Man, what's going on with y'all? So I just wanted to kind of vent to y'all real quick. I was talking to somebody earlier and he was just kind of telling me about how he was showing me how this chick was really just giving him the runaround. He would try to meet up, it was an issue, but then when she wanted to do something, she wanted him to do it right away. You know what I'm saying? Playing these different type of games. And you know, what I've came to realize is like, man, like, you know, a lot of our problems in dating comes from us being in our feelings or us sucking at the vetting process. And at this point, I don't allow a chick to tell me more than once that she doesn't want me. And what I mean by that is, man, I could be interested in a chick, right? This just happened to me really recently. And then, you know, she was cool and everything, but then, you know, when I'm asking her, like, what's her availability like, it's just, oh, I'm about to hang with some coworkers this weekend and all this kind of hoopla. So I'm like, okay, all right, cool. Hey, have a good day. Because at the end of the day, yeah, I may want that woman, but it's the second that she doesn't want me, that's when I'm disgusted. You know what I'm saying? I'm immediately turned off, because what you gotta realize, if you're thinking with a logical brain, why would you want a woman who doesn't want you? With men, what y'all have to understand is the real power comes from within. You know, the real power comes from your mindset. If you see, to me, the second a woman shows me she's not interested, I move on. I really move on, because I don't have time for a woman to, you know, do this with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time for that. And what you have to do as a man, you have to continue to remind yourself of the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? If you're not meant to walk my path with me, then cool, deuces. Because at the end of the day, I have a bigger picture. I know where I'm trying to go. I got goals. I got things that I'm trying to reach. So I don't have time to deal with people who give me half interest. And what y'all gotta also understand is, what this does is, when you put yourself in the mindset of weeding women out who don't want you, AKA you're paying attention to their actions and what they're doing and not saying, when you pay attention to that, you're able to attract the ones to you that are really interested. And let me tell you, when you attract those to you, you're gonna have a better time with them, because they're gonna be easygoing, they're gonna be fun to be around, they're gonna always wanna be around you. So they're basically working for your attention versus you working for her attention, because you the one that's trying to figure out what's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to do that. Also too, you have to be in a place to where when you meet women, it's nothing to it, right? Just because you're beautiful, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I could be attracted to the woman, but at the end of the day, if her actions don't align to what I want, I'm good. Because I understand that a woman is going to move mountains for a dude that she likes. She's gonna make it, I'm not gonna say super easy, but what I'm saying is, she's gonna make herself available to the guy that she likes. You know what I'm saying? So anytime I get signs of you not being interested, that's cool, because I'm not gonna waste my time. You know what I'm saying? And that's just my mindset. When I was talking to one of the homies earlier today, and he was telling me about the situation, it was kind of crazy, because I can relate. I know what it's like to be toyed with. You know what I'm saying? A woman is saying this, and she kind of getting her way, and she not hitting back to this message, and you watching your story. I understand that, and that's a game. I'm at a point where I have to play my game. My game is, if you are BSing me and your actions are not aligning, and you're just giving me maybes and I gotta see and all this kind of crap, and you're not giving me counter options, I'm good, because I understand a woman who really wants me, even if she's not available, she's still gonna give me a counter option. And that's the mind frame that you have to be in. Like, I'm not finna waste all this mental energy thinking about a woman who don't want me. Because at the end of the day, I can be using that energy and putting into this. I can be using that energy and going to the gym, or going to hang out with my friends that care about me, or going doing my hobbies that make me feel good, or treating myself good. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you have to learn how to put yourself first, because women do it. Women put themselves first. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just and what's crazy is, thinking about that, also what was on my mind is, I was watching I was on TikTok looking for some content, and I was watching this video talking about, this woman was talking about how she was finna give up on Hinge because she just feels like the guys she attract on there are kind of weird or whatever. And what it made me realize is, with online dating, man, What y'all gotta understand is you have to learn how to look at that as a tool. The reason why people get upset with it is because they exhaust too much mental energy into the platform. You gotta learn how to, like, literally how I treat it is, I put my best pictures on there. You know what I'm saying? I'm always taking good pictures. I put my best pictures on there. And what I do is I just sit back and see who likes me. And if I don't like how the person looks, I'm not even budging. You know what I'm saying? And then two, a lot of people fall into this trap. When you're messaging somebody, if they're giving you short 3 to 4 word answers, don't even continue the conversation. Because a woman who is interested in you, she's gonna give you paragraphs. That's a fact. And a lot of people slip up in that stage. And then don't be messaging forever. Once you message for a certain length of time, after that, you know what I'm saying, move it to doing a FaceTime or whatever, and then meeting up in person. And like I said, I'm doing coffee dates and stuff. I'm not wasting my money. You know what I'm saying? I'm not wasting my money. You know what I'm saying? As I digress, the whole point to that is that my mindset, even with online dating, is a tool for me. I rely on getting women in person. That'll always be number one for me. Person and mutual friends. And what I mean by that is just being over somebody's house and they having people over and I meet somebody, or me being out at a bar getting some food after work at happy hour. That's what I'm talking about. Me going bowling, I meet somebody at the bowling alley, me being at the park or the gym, wherever I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Online dating is just something like, okay, if I have a woman who's interested, cool. I'm gonna see how the messages go. And then I go from there. I don't rely all my mental energy on that. And a lot of times people are putting too much mental into that. You know what I'm saying? It's just a tool. It's not, it shouldn't be your number one. But guys, yeah, I digress again. But you know, the whole purpose of this video, man, is just like, we have to continue to put ourselves number one. Once you put yourself number one and you just focus on the things that can propel you forward and the things that don't, move it away. I heard this I'm gonna leave y'all with this, man. I heard this powerful, kind of quote from a pastor the other day. And he was saying, when things are positive, you have to think negative. And when things are negative, you have to think positive. A lot of times we think towards our situation. So when things are going well, we're doing well, but when things are going bad, we're not doing good. When things are not going good and your dating life is not what you want it to be, and you're not at where you want to be financially, and you're not at where you want to be with your craft, and you want to get better and improve, that's the positive. Focus on that. Focus on putting in the work to get to that point. You know what I'm saying? And even when things are going good, when you on your craft and you're making a lot of money, you got to understand, you may not be getting this type of money forever, so put some away. And that's the whole saying to, like, man, you have to be able to look at life in a certain perspective. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at life in a certain way. You got to put yourself first. You know what I'm saying? Put yourself first at all times and look at all aspects of things. This goes whether it's dating, business, whatever it is. Always understand the upside and the downside. You know what I'm saying? Understand it for what it is. Pay attention to that woman's actions, man. That's going to tell you everything that you need to know. You know what I'm saying? Don't be fooled by, just like I said, when things seem to be positive, you got to think about the negative. Don't be fooled by the words and, yeah, man, she was really good on the date. Don't be fooled by none of that. You know what I'm saying? Actions. Let her prove herself to you. Let her show you that she is the one. Stop trying to prove to her that you're the one. And like I said, let her prove that she's the one. Guys, that's my video for today, man. I appreciate you guys for coming over to the channel as always. Guys, make sure you continue to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I'm gone.